Hi everyone, I'm Kendall of Crafted by Kendall, and in today's video we're going to be going over my booth setup for craft events. I have my first one coming up next month and I'm really excited, and so I needed a practice run beforehand, and I figured I might as well try to make some money off of my setup, and so I set up outside of the flea market that I have a booth in, and so it was free to me to set up, so I figured I might as well give it a shot. And so that's what you're getting ready to see the footage of. I'll update hourly to show you, and then in the end it shows you what the setup looked like, and then at the end we'll discuss how I thought it went. Spoiler. No spoilers. No, we're not going to give a spoiler. Yeah, you'll just have to watch and find out how it went. And then I'll also update you on how I did for the month of April in my booth. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're at the 1 hour mark. I'm sorry it's loud, still next to the highway. And I've got my stuff back there, as you can see, kind of the top of one of my spinning racks. I had to go sit in the truck because it was starting to get really hot, and I forgot sunscreen, and I burn easily. So no one's come to check anything out yet. I've made a few Facebook posts, a lot of friends have shared it. So 1 hour in, nothing yet. So we'll keep trekking. The rain has moved from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. So hopefully I'll get to be out here a bit longer than I expected, but we'll see. It's getting really loud right now because it's starting to get lunch rush hour. So it is 12 o'clock roughly. And so I apologize for all the noise. I'm trying to talk loud enough that you guys can still hear me anyways. I did finally have my first sale. My sister came and took pity on me, but she still spent quite a bit. She bought 1 bag, 1 gemstone earring, and 4 of my little $1.99 pieces. I'll show you. These little guys that I have at $1.99 a piece. So she paid through Venmo $53, so she gave me a 4-cent tip. And so far that makes the last couple of hours definitely worth it. If I can get a couple of more sales before the day is over, that would be great, because I have quite a long list of stuff that I need to buy this week to prepare for the convention next weekend. I'm in the middle of working on a shopping list. I'm gonna have to make a decent sized Amazon order. And the flea market is actually a little bit behind on paying. She normally has money ready by now, but she's running a little bit behind because she's 2 events back to back has made it a little difficult for her. And so hopefully she'll have it tomorrow, and I'll stop by and grab it, and then I'll update you guys on how I did for the month of April, because I'm pretty sure I did pretty good. I think I made probably $40 or $50, something like that. And I have at least $100 worth of stuff I need to buy off Amazon. Can't help it. I will check back with you here in a little bit. Well, we're at the 1 o'clock mark, and no one's come since my sister. And it's looking like the rain is supposed to start around 2-ish is what they're predicting. So since it's 1 o'clock, I might give it another 30 minutes or so and then call it. This is kind of what my setup looks like right now. So there's all my magnets. I'm still not quite happy with this setup, so I may take it home and tweak it a little bit more. There goes my coffee cup. One sec, I gotta grab that. So I set up all of my bracelets and necklaces in the fur like this. I kind of like that setup. And then I had a whole bunch of these extras that don't fit on my pegs, so I laid them out Here's my little jar. It's fun. I know a lot of people like to have something to dig through, and it's fun to just sit and look. So lots of fun things in there. I got my straps on here, and then there's all my jewelry, and then the pins. They fit better on this thing than they do on that one, so I like it better over there. And then I put my bags right there, and my sign keeps falling. And then I also set this up on the side of my truck since I'm next to a stoplight, hoping to try to get some more attention. Also, they had their grand opening across the street, and so there was a dancing hot dog, but the dancing hot dog has not been outside for probably 3 hours now. So I don't know what to call this, if this was a success or not. We'll discuss this when I get home. Okay, so it's been a few days since I last shot that footage at the flea market, and so I thought I'd hop back on here and give you a little bit of an update. As promised, here is how I did for the month of April. I got 2 sheets. Most of those circular ones are when I sold yarn, and so the rest are usually jewelry. There's some crochet thread. I sold some ribbon, and I did sell a bag of yarn, which is exciting because those take up a lot of space. And so I made $134.91, and then after the 10% and the $80, I profited $41.42. Not a total profit, because obviously there's cost of product and cost of time and material and all that other stuff. So it wasn't a true profit, but I didn't owe anything, so I'm still gonna call it a win. Now, last month I didn't do well. I zeroed out, so I didn't owe anything. I didn't make anything. Real bummer. Oh well. Now, the craft show that I thought I was supposed to go didn't. Wow, words. The craft show that I thought I was supposed to do in April ended up not happening because they overbooked, and so I got booted. I did sign up really late in the year, and so that's on me, and I will try again next year. But I do have one for next month, and so I'm hoping to practice my booth setup one more time before then. Even if I have to do it out on the porch, it'll still happen. And so hopefully that'll go well. I liked that I had the spinning racks, because the spinning racks gave me height, but then I didn't have anything to break it up because everything was just flat. And so there wasn't anything to give the line of sight. Everything, it was just, I don't know. I didn't like the way it looked. I'm going to try something else. And because I don't want anything, I want something unique, because I don't want the same thing everyone else has, which is those black velvet rings that hold the bracelets or the necklace thingies. I want something more unique, something that makes people remember me a little bit more. I like the fur, so I want to keep trying to play with the fur. Hopefully I can eventually get my color scheme cohesive, because my color scheme's kind of all over the place. So those are some ideas. Next week's video is probably going to be an unboxing. I should be getting a package from Amazon with all the stuff that I bought, with all the profits from my booth from last month, and then my weekend. And so we'll do some unboxing. I'll kind of explain some of the product I bought, and we'll do a review of some of it because I got new resin. I'm excited to play with the resin. Eventually I'd like to do a whole video on reviews of resin. And so we'll do that. And I want some help with some questions that I should ask, because I want to do a podcast potentially of some local small business owners that I know, mostly handmade stuff. I love businesses where they're doing handmade stuff. And then I also want to interview the event coordinator for the convention. How do you become an event coordinator? If this is stuff you're interested in hearing about, and yes, I know I need to do my nails so bad.
If this is stuff you would like to hear about, please comment down below some questions, some ideas, some possible people you would like for me to eventually interview. I want to do people who are just getting started and then people who have been doing it for years, because I have a friend who's been doing it for 4 or 5 years and she's so close to it being her full-time job. And I'm so excited for her. And so there's that. And then another friend who went from being a small business to now she has 3 locations. She has 3 brick and mortars, and it's so exciting. So I want to do a podcast series on that, while also trying to kind of show you my growth in a small business with this YouTube channel. We'll see. I'm also in the middle of getting my real estate license, and that's a process, and I will explain that in a later video. But for now, I got rid of my second job, and so I can devote more time to this, and so hopefully you guys will see more of me. I hope you like watching these. I mean, if you made it to this part of the video, obviously you like watching me. I appreciate it. Anyways, so tune in next week for the unboxing, and then the video after that will probably be the convention, or it'll be me prepping stuff for the convention. We'll see. I haven't written out what videos I want to do next. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.